So guys, I guess I figured out how to talk about samples in a nice way, and in today's video I got for you a good old top 10 list of perfumes I have in sample format but would love to level up and get in full size. So keep on watching for more details and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're here for the first time, as well as please give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoy watching this kind of content. And once you're done with that, we can get started. Hello and welcome everyone to today's chatty video in which I will be running you through a few samples from my collection that I would love to get in full size. These perfumes are absolutely amazing. Maybe you've already heard me talking about a few of them before on my channel, but I really want to share with you my opinion on a few of these fragrances that maybe I don't really talk about that often because I don't have them in full size, but they're totally worth it. So let's get started, and the first perfume I wanna talk about is ROJA Dove's bestseller, and it's ENIGMA Parfum that I smelled as I discovered his entire collection. And among so many beautiful fragrances, I really pointed out this ROJA Dove's ENIGMA Parfum is such a classic. So it has this peach note in the opening that smells very realistic of the fruity and beautiful, summery, gorgeous fruit, but at the same time it smells very perfumey, maybe because of all the flowers that we have in here, such as rose, jasmine, ylang-ylang, geranium, and they're all powdery because of heliotrope and orris root. There is just a hint of this beautiful, delicate, perfumey sweetness and muskiness that runs everything, and it's so nice to wear it like so many other fragrances by ROJA Dove. But I would love to have ENIGMA for a few reasons. First of all, it gives me a beautiful feeling as I wear it throughout the day. It performs nicely and it looks really beautiful, but at the same time I feel like it's a staple in your collection. So just in case you love this fragrance too, let me know that. And what are your favorites from this brand? In case you're not familiar with it but you're interested in finding out more, check out my entire video in which I share with you my first impressions on this brand. But with that being said, let's move on to something completely different. This time it's brand Guerlain and his fragrance Gdansk. So their perfumes are inspired by different cities, and this one is dedicated to the Polish Gdansk. And oh man, you guys, it's so delicious. I mean, like, it's not your typical gourmand, it's actually quite spicy. We have saffron, nutmeg, cardamom really popping in the opening, and it has this depth and almost like darkness to it because of leather, patchouli, incense, labdanum. It's smoky and woody. There is tobacco, but also this sweetness, almost like melange of plum in honey. So delicious. Anytime I wear it, I feel like I definitely need it because it's definitely like that fragrance in my taste, and when that happens, it's just, you know, a crime not to get it. But there are so many perfumes I'm dreaming about, just as I do anytime I get into this discovery set of Latizan's perfumes and dig out Mirabilis. This is my favorite from this collection, and I'll tell you why. It wears like your second skin. This perfume is not the strongest, but the sillage of it, it's actually that part that drives me crazy in a nice way. Anytime I wear it, I feel like I smell sexy, but naturally sexy. It's something I could have smelled myself without perfume. I hope you get my point. So it's musky. There's also olibanum in here, but it's not churchy. Actually, here is ambroxan, and probably that's why I get this almost like, you know, human skin scent and earthy notes. And you guys know I'm not a fan of those, but somehow they work in this perfume. Also, from this collection, I really enjoy Ténèbres because it has similar vibe, but with more herbal touch. But oh man, I really need these fragrances, which are super expensive. Probably that's why I haven't gotten them yet, but all these perfumes I want to get for a real wear, not only to mention in my videos. Often that's actually the reason why I'm buying perfumes, but these, oh my god, to wear them is like real pleasure. Just as this perfume created by Dominique Rupont, that's called Un Fleur de Cassis, for the brand FREDERIC MALLE, and I got it thanks to one of my subscribers who sent me this cute sample, and it was like totally my cup of tea. It smells a little bit vintage, powdery, because there is mimosa, very clean aldehydes, and probably they make it smell a bit old-fashioned. It's well blended, it is well rounded, and yet there is this edge in there that really attracts me personally. But everything from this brand is extremely pricey. Let me know if you have any favorites by FREDERIC MALLE. I feel like this is a hidden gem, so yeah, I just wanted to mention it in today's video because I don't get to wear this sample all that often, because I know that it's not one of those I will be getting anytime soon, and I don't really want to run out of it. But another sample I'm not wearing that often, simply because it's not necessarily the most wearable perfume, but I would still love to have in full size, for the reason that it reminds me of my beloved and unfortunately discontinued Cruel Intentions by Kilian, is BOHOBOCO's Wild Carrot Oud. So this brand is fantastic. I enjoy so many fragrances from it. Look at the color of the juice, it's so interesting. Maybe because of the carrots it's orange, I don't know, I'm just kidding, but it's dark, it's bitter, it's skanky, it's very animalic. In here we have dry woods, we have tobacco with other woody, leathery and even earthy notes, but also carrot. And you guys, it smells dangerously sexy. Very, you know, like sexual, very raw, very intense. I appreciate it for, you know, like that badassy character, and at the same time I don't think it's most wearable perfume, unlike many other from this brand that I am planning to review for you very soon. But I like it when it's dark, I like it when it's cold, because it has like that, you know, dark mysterious energy. Like this next perfume that was a love at first sniff for me. Who remembers that video in which I checked out a whole bunch of MANCERA's new releases and was head over heels about JASMIN exclusive? It's also dark, it's way more wearable though than that BOHOBOCO's Wild Carrot Oud, because in here oud is still skanky, yet it smells like almost like smoked plum. Weird, I know, but jasmine is indolic, also very sexy and like very playful too. It's wearable, extremely long-lasting, smells natural, reminds me of DSH. Color of the juice is also pretty dark, so yeah, one of the greatest fragrances out there. And check out my full review with first impressions on this new MANCERA. And out of all mentioned perfumes today, I think I will most likely to get this one. However, fragrance that I think will remain just a dream for me, because it's delicious, but it's quite sticky, is DATURA AMARETTI by the brand Micallef. I'm not even trying to say it correctly. You feel free to teach me French pronunciation down below in the comment section. But you guys, this is delicious, because if you love powdery perfumes the way I do, and you want like max powder but you don't want it to smell cosmetic, you need it in your life, because it smells of biscuit with cherries, like fresh beautiful cherries, and almond powder on top. That's dessert in a bottle. It's very, very happy. For me personally, very, very powdery. Some might not like the, you know, level of powderiness in that fragrance, but I surely do. Just like I really do enjoy this fragrance 11th Hour by BYREDO that I was kindly gifted sample of in the shop, and I'm already having it on my wish list, because this is literally jammy room, spicy jammy room, citron, pepper, plum, fig, room, and a whole bunch of woody notes. I'm not kidding you, but sometimes, and I know it might sound weird, but these are perfumes, all subjective. I get almost like an alcoholic bubblegum note in here. So that's very, very interesting for me. And if I will create like a top list of my favorite BYREDO fragrances, 11th hour should be on it. But with that being said, something else that I enjoy a lot and actually discovered for myself last year at EXCLUSIF is Guerlain's newer release called Hatir. So it has an amazing story, and I believe I've already posted my interview with the founders of this brand on my channel, so feel free to check it out. But I will really spray it on myself like I'm doing with all these fragrances, because I treasure these samples and I don't know when I will get these, and I don't want to run out of them. I'm weird like that. You guys let me know if you are too, or at least if you can relate. But yeah, tonight I am going all out. Well, I'm staying at home, but I will smell amazing. Anyway, let's talk about Hatir. It has amazing pop of coffee in there. It's almost roasted, but at the same it smells like masculine, and I love that energy. It smells like maybe even shower gel. It smells like aftershave, but with coffee. Totally weird. Like, it's perfumey coffee, but it's also gourmand, because there's caramel, white chocolate, and lacum, my favorite. Powdery, woody, powerful, makes bold statement on a man. Delicious. I don't know what I would do with a man who wears this perfume, but you guys, check it out. It's fantastic. And if I get it in full bottle, which is also very pretty, like the majority of bottles of perfumes I mentioned today, and partly that's the reason why I want to get them, but not only, I would be really happy. But I want to end this video on a note that might be interesting for some of you who love to discover new, unique perfumes and indie brands, because it's the one I also discovered for myself at EXCLUSIF. It was a very interesting story that I will tell you in another video, maybe if you want me to review entire collection by Scopoli. And first of all, I want to just give you like brief information about the brand. So, produced in small batches in their perfumery by Marion Square in the heart of Dublin, they formulate at a high concentration of 24% essence to ensure that the perfumes are endure and evolve throughout the day. So they are created out of natural ingredients from flowers, trees, plants, and sustainably sourced across all over the world. These are cruelty-free, they are vegan, all the perfumes are maturated for 3 months. So let me know if you would like me to review them in some kind of video. But out of all, I want to point out Markievicz, that also comes with an amazing story as all of these, but I was told the specific one in person by one of the co-founders, and it was amazing. But you guys, these perfumes almost took me back in time when I first, started discovering indie perfumery for me, with its like bold character, with sometimes some rough edges, edges. And I loved it so much. So this fragrance smells real and it's so natural. I love the citruses in there. We have Sicilian bergamot, clabberin lime, clary sage, grapefruit, also hyacinth with different flowers, and woody notes with oak moss, and it smells like so good, like so good. I wish I had it in full size, because these samples are very, very difficult to work with, so I would rather like spray it all over myself, because I really love how it sparkles. So yeah, those were top 10, if I'm not wrong, maybe less, maybe more, fragrances that I currently own only in sample format, but would absolutely love to have like in proper full-size bottle. And if you liked this video and maybe you would like to see a part 2, 3, I could film a lot of those for you, so let me know if you are there for these chatty, relaxed videos through which you can still learn about interesting perfumes that maybe I don't really talk about much on my channel because I don't have a bottle to show you. But maybe if you don't mind, I can get samples also of new perfumes and just share with you my first impressions on, because sometimes I ask you questions and I would like to get your feedback, because I'm posting videos and I really miss your reactions, guys. So just drop me a comment below how you found this video. Maybe you also own some great fragrances in samples that you ordered or were gifted and you want a full bottle out of that. So please comment that below, or maybe which videos or which perfumes you're interested in. Don't forget to give this one a huge thumbs up. That really helps, that really matters for me, because that way my videos get out there, and I would love my channel to grow. So please subscribe to it, and if you want more of me, you can follow me on my social media. I also have a second channel, and all the help information as well as discounts with which you can shop perfumes and save a little bit is going to be down below in the description box. So feel free to check it out, and if you would like to help me out maybe getting some of these perfumes, you can donate on Buy Me Coffee website, which is really easy to do. Just go on that platform where you can support me and you know, make a donation of your choice, and even leave me a comment for which fragrance that is. So yeah, that would be very helpful. I would really appreciate that, because I'm kind of adding these fragrances to my already existing wish list that I'm still trying to stick to, but I really wanted to, you know, just run you through a few great fragrances. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time spent here, and we'll see each other next one really soon. So please stay tuned and smell good. Bye, guys.